Laker fans, welcome to another preview video. Tough one against the Bucks. Absolutely brutal game to watch last night. We're going to talk about them for a quick second, and then we're going to get to the Nuggets. Looking at that game, it was very simple. The Lakers had no size. Credit to Doc Rivers and the Bucks. You could see the game plan all night was to keep Brook Lopez and Giannis on the floor together at the same time. The Lakers just couldn't really do anything with it. And it's kind of hard to blame Jared Vanderbilt or Dorian Finney-Smith because they shouldn't be having to guard centers and players of that size, but they had to because of the Jackson Hayes injury, and Alex Len was frankly a disaster so far in his Laker career, and so they had to step up and do it. It's a shame that Luka's 45-11 night really kind of goes unnoticed because of the loss, and then it's nice to see Austin Reeves kind of get his stroke back a little bit. Hopefully that can continue into tonight because the Lakers certainly are going to need it. Vegas is not liking their odds tonight, but got to flush that game. Lakers on a 3-game losing streak right now. The one positive sign is that LeBron and Hayes, as well as Rui, have all been upgraded to day-to-day. So hopefully they're back after this game for Denver. They will not be playing in this game, though, because they flew home to Los Angeles. But maybe they'll play for that Sunday game in Phoenix. Probably, realistically, the first person to come back from injury is probably Jackson Hayes. They said he's pretty close. But Lakers need him. Lakers need whoever they can get back as fast as possible because they don't have the size right now to really compete. Unfortunately, playing the Nuggets. Looking at the game, the Bucks are probably actually a harder matchup because even though they have, if not the best player in the world, one of the best players in the world in Nikola Jokic, the Bucks have a lot more size. In that, Nikola Jokic is really it for them. Now he's amazing, obviously, but that's kind of it they have for a center. They have a really short rotation, Mike Malone. It's 8 guys. It's kind of the same unit we've come to know. Michael Porter Jr., Nikola Jokic, Russell Westbrook has been starting a little bit recently. Jamal Murray and Christian Brown. Christian Brown has really, I think, taken the next step in his game. He's been excellent. Came up big in that game against the Suns, an overtime win for them a couple weeks ago. And he's really kind of taken on that kind of Bruce Brown role on this team, KCP in years past, but the Lakers have had kind of problems with. But and then off the bench, they have Najee, Peyton Watson, and then Jalen Pickett, who's a young player as well. Again, they really only play 8 players. So that is good in the sense that the Lakers, who are a short man team tonight, hopefully they can get someone in foul trouble and really make them go deep into the rotation because they don't go very deep. The Bucks do. The Bucks, that was the worst matchup. I mean, having a big in Brook Lopez, a big in Giannis in the lane, who's an absolute menace, and then even a guy like Kyle Kuzma, who didn't have a big night but has a lot of length. They completely overmatched in size, and the Lakers kept it close for a while, but they didn't have any presence inside. No easy alley-oops going for them. Looking at the outlook for the team, it's tough because the Lakers are now in the 4th spot. They're sliding down. The injuries could not have come at a worse time, and especially with the schedule. I mean, you're looking at the Nuggets. So the Lakers playing the Nuggets tonight in Denver, and then next week on the 19th, the Lakers will be playing them in LA. It sucks because you're thinking that LeBron's obviously not playing tonight, probably not playing next week. If he could somehow come back, it'd be amazing. But the season series is currently 1-1. The first game was way back early in the season. Denver blew out the Lakers 127-102. And the last matchup was one of the best wins of the season for the Lakers, 123-100. Really kind of Luka's first coming out party as a game for the Lakers. He had a huge night, and the Lakers really kind of shut Jokic down defensively. He did not do much in that game. He had like 12 points, I believe. So didn't do much. Looking at the injury report, the Lakers haven't released one yet. JJ Redick has said that he feels like the expectation is for everybody to play. But Luka Doncic did say after the game last night, we'll see when talking about will he play in this game. Obviously, if Luka Doncic doesn't play, the Lakers' chances of winning this game are not great. But there is some thought to you're probably not winning it anyway. It's a tough ask to go in Denver if Luka is dealing with a little bit of the back injury to rest him. Vegas might be telling us something that they think he might not play, considering the line is currently Denver favored by 13.5 with the point total at 229.5. If Luka plays, I still think this could be 8, 9, 10. I think 13.5 signals that they think he might not play because that's a lot of points to give a team that does have Luka Doncic on it, 13.5 in an NBA game. Looking at Denver, Jokic, right elbow contusion, Jamal Murray, left knee inflammation, and Zeke Naji, left ankle sprain are all probable, so they're all likely to go. Aaron Gordon is questionable with a right calf injury. That's a big deal for them. He does start. Russ slides into the starting lineup when he's not available. And Deron Holmes and Julian Strawther are out. Strawther's got a left knee sprain. He did play against the Lakers last time. He usually comes off the bench. So missing a few pieces. The thing here is what we're going to do with Jokic. What the Lakers did last time, which is kind of blitzing him every time he got the ball and making guys hit shots on the outside, in theory, really works. But with the Lakers' lack of size and Rui, Jackson, and LeBron out, that's probably the only way they're going to be able to play, because Reggie Miller pointed out last time on the broadcast, Alex Len, JJ Redick's had a real decision. Do you play Alex Len because you literally need some size? You need someone to just stand there and try to somehow guard him? But he was awful, and he didn't offer anything offensively. He missed a couple easy bunnies in that game against Milwaukee. No defense was played. There was a clip that went viral in the third quarter, I believe, where Giannis just dribbled to the free throw line, didn't even put a hand up to contest, and Giannis just hit basically a free throw. So I don't know that he can be playing. The Lakers got to come up with something special. The one path for the Lakers to win is Reeves has got to have a big night. And whether that's with Luka there or not with Luka there, Reeves, it was a good sign last night that he did kind of had 28 points, kind of broke out of his slump a little bit. Reeves has got to have a big night. Gabe Vincent's got to kind of get back to that form he was playing with earlier on this week. And they got to have the game of their life from a Dorian Finney-Smith, a Jared Vanderbilt, some guys like that. Jordan Goodwin has to be better. He did not have a very good game. It's going to need to be a team effort. Obviously, a super tall task in Denver for this game. This Denver team is not the same as Denver teams in the past. They've shrunk the bench. That lethal Denver team that won the title. I mean, you have Bruce Brown and KCP, and Christian Brown came off the bench, I believe, in that. They were just really deep 1 through 10. This team is not that. They really go in the way Jokic goes, who's playing like, he's number 2 in the MVP race right now to Shea. But they don't really have the depth, and I think you've seen that at times. They've kind of been up and down. So in their last game, they got blown out by the Timberwolves. Michael Malone pulled all the starters in the fourth quarter. They didn't even play them. And then the game before that, they beat Oklahoma City. The game before that, they had lost to Oklahoma City. They did a little 2-game stretch there, and then they beat Phoenix in Sacramento. That Phoenix game, it actually took them to overtime. It was like 149 to 141. Crazy game. Durant hit a game-tying 3. But listen, Lakers got a tall task ahead of them tonight. Hopefully, some of the other teams in the standings lose, because currently Denver sitting in that 2 spot. The Lakers are falling kind of past Houston and Memphis. It's all right there, though. I mean, it's all right there. The Lakers just got to get these guys healthy again. And again, all these injuries really couldn't have come at a worse time considering the schedule. The Lakers will be seeing the Nuggets again next week. They'll be seeing the Bucks again next week. So luckily, both on their home floor. So hopefully that will help. And Alan was talking about it this morning, but the Suns on Sunday and the Spurs on Monday, those are 2 games that the Lakers really need to win, considering that no matter who's playing, if LeBron's out, the Lakers can win both of those games. We'll be back with a preview video for that. I want to get you guys on the post-game show as always, and hopefully we're talking about a Laker miracle. Again, currently 13.5-point dogs in Vegas. If you think the Lakers are going to pull it off, you can get a good price at plus 600, 6-1 odds on that, but we'll see. The Lakers, we'll see if Luka plays tonight. But hopefully they at least just play better than they did last night. Just make it close, make it a game, make it entertaining. Put some scare in Denver, and don't let their fans be bragging too much, because they're Denver fans. But appreciate everyone for tuning in. Get you guys on the post game show, and I'll be back with a video for that Suns game on Saturday night. So thank you guys. Have a good one.